Today I'm going to show you how to use Versimold and how it works by making a simple handle for this metal whisk. It should be fairly simple. What we're going to do is roll this into a ball a little bit better than it is right now, and then we're going to shape it over the metal whisk, and then I'm going to heat it using an oven for 250 degrees at 10 minutes. You can use a heat gun, however. Using a heat gun will actually take a little bit less time because the amount of heat that it puts out is a little bit higher than the oven if you set it for 250 degrees. The reason I'm setting it for 250 degrees for 10 minutes is because I want a thorough heat transfer to the product so that it cures uniformly. So I'm just going to roll this into a more uniform bowl. It will actually make it easier to shape over the metal whisk. Now I'm going to work the material onto the area where the handle is going to go, and then I'm going to roll it around this glass surface that I have, and hopefully I'll get a uniform enough shape where I can go ahead and cure it into place, and I'll have a well-constructed handle for this metal whisk. So as I'm working it, I'm just applying a moderate amount of pressure and then stretching it over and then pushing, stretching it over and pushing. And you can use more material. It's not that you're limited to just the material that you pulled off originally. The nice thing about Versimold, because it doesn't cure at room temperature, you can effectively reuse the material without worrying about it setting as soon as you expose it to oxygen. So I've worked the material over the existing metal part where effectively I'm creating the new handle over. And as you can see, it's pretty well formed. I could certainly spend a lot more time on it to perfect it, to get a better shape, a little bit more uniform again. But this is definitely going to be good enough for me to stick in the oven, cure it at 250 degrees at 10 minutes, and then I'll get a solid, tough, flexible rubber part that shouldn't come undone, and it'll be perfect for my metal whisk. I'm going to be using metal foil on a metal pan when curing it in the oven, simply because it's going to be easier for cleanup, and I won't have to worry about cleaning this metal pan. I can just go ahead and throw away this aluminum foil. It's a good idea to place your tray either on the bottom rung or the second to bottom rung so that it actually gets better airflow in a convection oven. For a conventional oven, you could probably stick it in the middle and it would actually cure thoroughly, again setting it for 250 degrees at 10 minutes. So after leaving it in the oven for about 10 minutes, the Versimold is fully cured, and it's very easy to tell because you can't pull it off. It doesn't really want to move around too much, and if I take a knife to it, it's actually really hard to cut. You can actually see that it's barely penetrating the product. And that is how you use Versimold. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please leave them below in the comments or just let us know. The telephone number is on our website, or you can send us an email through the website in the contact form on the Contact Us page. Thanks again. Take care.